Eh bien le bonsoir pour ce nouvel épisode de Vampyr. Et nous sommes repartis, souvenez-vous du bar. C'est l'histoire d'un homme, il rentre dans un bar. C'était une blague zoophile. Interroger les résidents. Non. C'était quoi? C'était V. Ah ouais, je dois interroger tout le monde. Ça y est, j'ai changé mes touches.
I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow.
Oh, attendez. Oh.
You look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
I'll leave you.
Ah. Donc lui, il a rien à me dire.
Look, I told you everything.
Et toi, là, le patron de service?
Welcome back.
I can't.
Hey, I told.
Ah, indice sur les citoyens. En tant que vampire, vous pouvez forcer un citoyen à faire ces indices que vous avez découverts.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Ouais, j'ai d'autres plans, je pense. Hein. J'ai d'autres plans pour lui. Ah, ah.
I think drink no longer stirs me.
Je suis pas magicien, le jeu a quand même ses limites. C'est pas un Assassin's Creed où je peux monter sur les murs.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city?
J'ai trop joué à des Assassin's Creed et... Ah mais je peux faire ça, hein. C'est presque pareil.
I cannot enter.
I cannot enter. Par contre... Voilà. Voilà, est-ce que je peux... Qualité des ondes, qualité des effets... Parce que avant... Voilà. Oh! Et j'ai remis les touches comme c'est... Comme ça devrait l'être, alors maintenant ça va être bien. Trace de sang. Pourtant du quai. Arme à distance.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
Fiche d'ennemi. Ah, il est résistant à distance et il est relativement résistant corps à corps. Mais...
Right. No time I can remember. But I've This is no place for a gentleman.
Oh. Et il est très peu résistant à ça. Ouais, c'est ça.
Christ, he's dead. He's done for. Get them weapons ready.
Ouais, c'est un massacre là. Oh, je me suis pas soigné. Oh, je suis vraiment à chier. Non. Putain. Oh, j'ai pas bien concentré, d'huile et tout. J'ai pas tout compris. Hein. Ok. Il revit. Wow. Ok, il me reprend de là. Oh, il est résistant à rien, lui. Ah, ça fait pas... Ça fait juste presque du dégât d'étourdissement. Ok. Et là, il n'y a rien? Là, c'est fermé. Suivez les traces de sang, mais...
Easy.
C'est bien parce que pendant que je fais ça, ça me laisse tranquille. Ok. T, G, c'est pas ça. Ah ouais, non, en fait, c'est ça. Des berlingots. Ok, c'est là.
Over there. There's one of them burning. Salute.
Oh, il reste très peu. Oh, c'est très faible ça.
Watch out,
Sale bait.
Let's see how it likes a bit of fire.
Oh, je l'ai tué comme ça. Je peux pas utiliser des armes dans... Ah, non, c'est pas ça. Ah, c'est peut-être là-dessus. J'ai qu'une machette. Là, j'ai un fusil. Ah. Sérum. Ok. J'ai que ces pouvoirs-là pour l'instant. Ok. Oh. Je pense que le sang que je récolte sur eux, c'est... Se reposer pour évoluer. Plus 3. Suivre les traces de sang. C'est pas là où on était déjà. C'est tout au début ça. Ok. Oh mais les objectifs ils sont marqués. Oh, le blaireau. On va tous les tuer. Allez. T, G, non c'est pas ça. T, G. Oh, il y a des rats. Il y a des rats. Venez, petit rat. Donnez de l'XP. Oh, la faim.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Ah, faut user. Arme à deux mains. Et appuyer sur pour utiliser ses compétences spéciales. Faut permet de parer une attaque tout en infligeant des dégâts étourdissants. C'est au beau moment. Ouais. Ok, supposons. Là, il n'y a rien. Comment il fait pour changer? C'est très bizarre. Si je faisais ça. Là, j'ai le pistolet.
It's locked. This place reeks of bloodshed.
Dearest friend, you're my last and dearest friend.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Alors, c'est toi là? Oh, ça te fait mal. Hein. Éloigne-toi, vampire! Oh, d'accord, je suis une chance. Voilà. Je les zlatanais. Oh.
William was an honourable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat, and we can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me. This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Ouh. Ouh. Je peux pas sauter là? Non, je dois aller dans d'autres directions. Non. C'est quoi ça? Des birlingots.
I cannot enter. It's locked.
Oh. Oh, c'est quoi ça? Putain, mais j'empaume des sous-sous. Oh, il y avait des trucs. Je suis coincé, du coup je trouve des trucs, c'est bien, mais je suis toujours coincé. Oh. Ça c'est l'esquive. Je peux entrer par où? Ah, j'avais rien à faire. Ah d'accord. Oh. Un homme détruit. Un homme sans vie.
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. I'm coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Yeah. Tiens, t'es suave, rapide là. Oh, mise à jour. Oh. Attention, équipe. Celui-là il fait plus mal. Hein. Il a une meilleure ambiance, meilleure vitesse, mais celui-là il fait plus mal. Ça c'est pour assommer. Et ça fait des dégâts purs. Je vais quand même prendre le pistolet. Je peux pas améliorer mon... C'est où déjà pour améliorer son... C'est là-dedans. Hein. Je verrai. Ouais, je suis mieux équipé.
You can do better than that now. It's my turn.
Qu'est-ce qu'ils font?
Rotten autocracy. Each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
Bastard, give me. Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
I've a mind to let you bleed out. Good luck then, sir.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Ouais, il faut bien négocier avec eux. Afin de boire le sang d'une proie, vous devez d'abord la charmer, attirer vers un lieu à l'abri des regards. Le niveau de charme doit être supérieur ou égal à la résistance du citoyen. Oh, ça a l'air très vicieux. Je l'ai charmé là.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Oh. Sauf de appuyer sur pour éteindre. Oh. On va l'éteindre. Oui.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Oh. Il saura bientôt les conséquences de mon geste. Oh.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Il y a des sortes de mini quêtes là.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, Nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
J'ai un indice sur le petit solo. Oh, lui, c'est mérité. Hein.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Goodbye now.
Oh.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide-and-seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, Nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, Nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Oh. Donc j'ai un indice sur lui du coup.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient.
Je veux les
you brought in,
indices.
How does he fare?
Je veux les
I
sucer.
gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Thank you, nurse.
Thank you. Oh. Il y en a du monde, hein. C'est quoi ça? Petite bouteille.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Oh.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Ah, on est un petit commerçant. Oh, ça coûte pas cher. Ah, il y a des morceaux. 300. 300 dégâts.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Désolé si je parle pas beaucoup, en général, j'admire le jeu et toujours tendance à jouer dans le silence. Oh! Alors je me demande si le son du jeu il est pas trop bas. Parce que j'avais bien diminué. Donc monter d'un cran, un tout petit cran. Je veux les
What can I do
indices.
for you, doctor?
Ah mais c'est toi.
Thank you.
Ah mais c'est à toi en fait. D'accord. Je veux voir d'autres gens.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
I'll give you some advice, but understand that nothing beats practical experience, which can be exhausting and solitary work.
Of course, sir. And don't worry, I will never allow myself to be a burden, neither to you nor this hospital.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True, true. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time. Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
J'éteindrai pas les gens comme ça d'un coup, comme j'ai fait avec l'autre de prime abord, parce que le tutoriel m'a peut-être un peu forcé, ou que c'est genre, alors là, c'est pour toujours, alors que peut-être que c'est pas vrai. Et que j'avais d'autres occasions de sucer, que je pouvais avoir plus d'indices, mais...
Good evening, sir.
Je suis fort comme ça.
May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Oui, maintenant, on apprendra peut-être plus.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is, I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick.
Ouais, je sais pas comment on peut avoir des indices autrement que dans le dialogue, sûrement. On va aller à la mission. C'est en haut. Il faut que je monte. Donc, combien de minutes de vidéo là? Oh! Oh là! Qu'est-ce qui m'a fait le jeu? Hein? Mais c'est pas le jeu! Attendez. Ah! J'ai appuyé sur quoi là? Ouais, il faudrait que je vérifie ça. Wow. Petit bug d'avatar. Je verrai ce que je peux faire. Cacher l'avatar le temps que le bug s'enlève. Je sais même pas pourquoi il m'a activé ça en plus. Alors c'est... Je sais pas. On verra. Si c'est qu'un pour l'instant bizarre. J'avais face en premier plan, donc peut-être que je l'ai déclenché comme ça. Les indices, je les trouverai pas comme ça. Non, je le sais. Mon bureau, où est mon bureau, putain? Mon bureau est dehors. Il est trop froissant. Je pile. Ouais, non, faut bien que je monte. Hein. Non, c'est là. Refuge.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. The flower's dying. It needs water.
Oh. Soigner les citoyens de maladies. J'aurais mis tout ça dans mon coin. Oh. Ah. Ouais. Pas tant de balles que ça. Un petit peu de sous et c'est tout. Ah, et c'est comme ça que je... Hop. Mes capacités. Là, j'améliore ses dégâts. Morsure. C'est pas mal ça. On va d'abord commencer à... On va être là. Ah, ça va être bien pratique ça. La lance. Obligé ça. On va garder. Ok, je dois me reposer pour accéder à mon arbre de compétences en fait. J'ai un seul indice. Non, deux. Combien de minutes la vidéo? Ah, 49, pas mal. D'accord. Pas mal. Ouais. C'est quoi là, monsieur avec la tête là? J'espère que le jeu il a l'air mieux que prototype. Un jeu que j'avais joué qui était sympa. Je pouvais faire n'importe quoi, massacrer les gens.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening,
Oh, je la connais pas elle.
I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Ce serait intéressant que je connaisse un peu mieux les gens avec lesquels je vis, histoire de bien mieux gérer ma situation au sein de l'hôpital. Afin de mieux les sucer.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
J'ai pas d'indice sur toi? Aucune.
How long have you been a nurse?
Or long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
I don't like your attitude, Nurse Hawkins. Pessimism can be as lethal as the epidemic in times like these.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Ah. Bon, je sucerai moins parce que...
Goodbye now.
Oh, du coup, je peux lui parler.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
J'ai des indices sur lui.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Deux. Un contre deux. Ah, d'accord.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Okay.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Oui.
I'd like to...
Wise choice, Doctor.
Ouais. Je peux pas... Je peux rien lui acheter d'intéressant pour l'instant. Donc... Je dois aller à l'étage. Ah, c'est un petit peu saoulant cet hôpital là. Je vous connais, madame?
Good evening, miss.
Je vous connais.
I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Oui, mais j'ai l'impression que madame se la raconte un petit peu bien.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Il a le sens de l'humour. Oh là là. Bon. Y a rien à fouiller ici. Rien à piller. Une boîte. Des sous là, des sous-sous. Il pille son hôpital. C'est quoi si je monte? Il y a rien là. J'ai pas accès. Crotte. Oui, c'est ça que je voulais. Quelque chose ici. J'ai pas fini le tuto. Ah, je dois analyser.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Encore? Bah, j'ai rien à faire.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood? Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Oula.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Pas de traces de sang. Petit jeu d'enquêteur, un petit peu. Peut être rigolo. Oh, je détecte du sang. Rien à piller là. Rien de spécial, faut vraiment que je monte. Ça a l'air très excité en haut. Ah, qui c'est? Skull sauvage. Oh. La morgue a été contaminée. Hein. Ah, il n'y a pas de doute. Hein. Soulmate. Je me débarrasse de lui.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Alors il y a une souche de vampires qui arrive vraiment pas à se contrôler à ce point. Des balles. Parce que j'en consomme des balles. Putain. Fouillons un petit peu là. Oh. Okay. Ça tourne combien? 1 heure.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Oh. Mais... En même temps, si je le vise pas... Ça augmente pas mon XP. En fait, quand je suce le sang...
I cannot enter.
C'est pas le sang pour augmenter ses compétences, quoi. C'est vraiment pour le combat. Du coup, ok. Merde. Ah.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Je comprends mieux pourquoi ils osent pas aller à la morgue quand même.
It's locked.
Oui. Un truc là. Ah oui. Des sous-sous. Oh, c'est quoi ici? De l'alcool. Étage inférieur. Oh. C'était louche ça. C'était quoi ça? Quoi on avait à faire? Ah, quand je sors, c'est toujours dedans? D'accord. Essayez de voir ça. Ah non, c'est vraiment par là. Hein. Comment je peux y accéder à la morgue? Oh la vache! Oh, ils m'ont tué! What the fuck? Mais ils font mal en fait, j'ai pas fait gaffe. Le combat dans ces jeux est extrêmement bizarre. Moi j'étais en mode tranquille, il va rien m'arriver en fait. En fait pas du tout. Putain, j'ai mis le jeu en mode difficile. Bon, cette fois... J'en consomme les balles.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well.
Comment je peux faire? Par là. Non, je suis... Ah? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a pour moi?
Stay away! No, hey, you!
N'importe quoi ce jeu. Ah, Il est quelle heure là? Oh, 1h13. 1h13 de vidéo. J'arrive pas à trouver, donc moi je vous propose que je vous quitte là. Et qu'on se redit à une prochaine. Pour un prochain épisode de Vampyr, et on se reverra dans la zone en question où je galère un petit peu à aller. Eh bien, je vous dis à plus pour un prochain épisode. Bye bye. Et au revoir.